Okay. Dann an Herrn Lennard.
So to Mr. Lennard, then, my question is as follows. He talked about the importance or the significance of country-by-country reporting. Should I put the question in English?
Mr. Lennard flagged out the importance of country-by-country reporting. As we know, for many developing countries, transfer pricing is a very tough regime which they cannot successfully administer. Now, when the European Union is discussing its country-by-country reporting and it wants to link it to a blacklist, would you recommend to also put the United States on this blacklist? But for now, the European Commission has chosen the approach to not include countries where there are problems on a sub-federal level, such as in Delaware or Nevada. What is your view on that?
Vielen Dank.
Thank you very much. That was 1 minute. Thank you. Mr. Lennard, you have the floor.
Thank you. I'll respond briefly. I won't, as I say, I don't specifically talk about particular countries, but it is very important that the country-by-country reporting works for developing countries. There are a lot of developing countries saying, for example, the threshold might be too high, and that will be reviewed in a few years, and so forth. But I think it's very important that that the information flows, and one of the concerns that developing countries have expressed to us is that the confidentiality provisions which I've mentioned will be abused to protect national champions. There's always the risk that in relation to your national champions, you won't really want to give information that might lead to them getting a bigger tax bill, which you might have to give a credit for. So I think there are some systemic issues in country-by-country reporting, which is a very good initiative which need to be looked at. While not commenting on individual countries, I'll also just mention, because it's related, the issue of the influence of business. Of course, business has an important part in the UN work as well as other works, but we do need to balance it. We try to balance it by NGO input, by developing country input, and it's not easy, because it's always easier for business to attend consultation sessions than it is for people from developing countries, NGOs and so forth. So that's something we all have to work on, and again the DevCo assistance that we've had has helped us try to ensure a balanced, that even a subcommittee which is balanced in numbers is balanced in practice, because the people from the NGOs and from the other developing countries can actually attend it. So country-by-country reporting, a very important process. I think there'll be more public companies will realise it's in their interest to go public on C by C, and I think actually some of the pushback against it was not so much about the content of the reporting, but about the concern that it was the first step in global formulary apportionment. So I think there'll be more and more public disclosures of country-by-country reporting, and maybe eventually we'll end up with a more global public system of country-by-country reporting. Thank you.